To me, deadfall traps do take a long time to make. About a long time, I mean about 10 minutes. I'm not very patient, but they are very effective. I have caught a squirt on one before, and it tasted so good. I feel like when you go back and you make traps primitively, and then you catch food, it really feels, just an amazing feeling. Make sure you do it legally, though. I'm going to show you guys how to find, or at least how to choose a very good rock to make a deadfall trap with. Ideally, you will want 2 rocks. One on the bottom, this is just sidewalk, but still flat, and then a flat top rock, at least 5 times the weight of whatever you're trying to catch. So you're not going to catch a deer unless you have, say, 500 to 1,000 pound rock, which really is unrealistic, especially for average people in this survival situation. Even an average person in the city would have a very, very difficult, impossible time doing that. You'd have to be buff. So, small game, you could probably make one up to the size for a beaver if you added a spike to it, or a stake, which I have another video about for spear traps, but that will work for any stake related traps. So, of course, heavy, at least 10 to 20 pounds. Won't break when it drops, a foot at least. And I found this in a river, and you can find them anywhere, just as long as you have a good flat rock. You could even use a log. Also, you're going to want one with a balance point on it, so I'm going to try and show you guys how to find a good balance for it, which is where you're going to want to have your trap sit. So lift it up, and take a stick, and set it underneath it, and look for a spot where it will stay. And as you see, that's probably where I'd want to have the top of my trap. Okay, and sometimes if you get a log or a really weird rock, when the trap goes off, they will go off to the side, and your prey could get away with your food. Make sure they don't do that before you just leave your trap out there. Okay, the bottom rock is not necessary. It will kill no matter what, but it may just trap or cripple your animal, which would be inhumane. By any means, if you're low energy, just use the top rock. Survival is survival. A few rats suffering is not really going to screw anything up, but it's just try and be as humane as possible whenever you can. So that is how you will look for a good rock, or at least should look for a good rock for deadfall traps. Go out, practice, find where there's lots of good rocks in your area, and then go and set up some traps legally if you can, and have some fun. See you guys. Bye.